You remind me of Daylight with all them antics. Difference is you sexualize it to overcompensate for your lack of talent, which doesn't require skill at all. To me, it makes perfect sense why you would dress up like Cruella. I mean, to keep it black and white, I should just wig on you with the long cig. I mean, why would I treat this evil, bony, loudmouth broad like a queen when you still a dog? First things first. First things first. First things first. First things first. Don't touch my butt or my front.
Grab that shit. Now run it back.
First things first. Don't touch my butt or my front. We all know that outside of this battle, you won't. I know sex is your antique, but don't make this a weird competition about whether or not you give head better. I'm the one that's married, so chances are you don't. Don't cough, don't sneeze, don't choke. Oh, and don't mention my daughter. Or after this, chick, then we fighting. Punches feel like reality. I mean, y'all might have seen it coming, but it still hit hard. R.I.P. DMX, R.I.P. Cicely Tyson. Now, what up, Lady Caution? I mean, you called me out. Then they must have told you how I've been giving out casket rounds. So you asked for a 2-on-2 with me and K-Jack so you could hide behind Zay Smooth, thinking we couldn't match the sound. But I could run laps around your raps around the time it takes for you to catch it. Now, guess lady thought when it came to water, only way for her to get over was a jacket down. How that sound?
Yeah, go.
Guess lady thought when it came to water, only way for her to get over was a jacket down. Now how that sound? Knowing that you can't even rap with him. Zay's not even half of him. She figured me teaming with her bro would take me out my element. Not knowing I already built chemistry with K. Like potassium. Check it Not knowing I already built chemistry with K. Like potassium, check the stats again. This only proves that truly, you know, without help with your pen, you don't really think you can handle her. I mean, Zay Smooth is cool, but you'd have been better off putting somebody else on Jack. Like, yo, let me speak to your manager. I could have punched with any one of the bros, arms and head fold up. Redeemed, E, or we would have got shaky with voice, Marsha, E, and Brosia. Y'all just would have been two dead battle rappers to fill a ditch. Me and E would have buried Smooth with Lady, Will and Hitch. I proof that real rap still exists. A lyricist with a killer pen, you just was writing simple ish, and they dig the chick. It's ridiculous, but I get it. Sex sells, and that's why you always mention it. I mean, yeah, this beat got sting, but gon' die off a little brick. I'm intricate. Yeah, this beat got sting, but gon' die off a little brick. I'm intricate. Thoughts so big it could fill a bitch. Enigmatic. I'll take it sharp and blade and twist it in to keep something turning in your mind. Now riddle this. Whether I pass you to prove a point or I'm squeezing on this joint, they're like, hey, nah, she still assists. Caution, take the scene. I outline them like a syllabus. Who's real is this? You serious? Who's real is this? You serious? I just proved I have no nemesis. And according to conspiracists, I am just as real as sick. And they don't believe COVID exists. Y'all get this? Oh, you don't talk about my faith. And ain't you Muslim? Funny how they put the cross down where Lady assembled, and I figured in her round she put the cross down. I mean, ain't that what makes Lady assemble? Straight Ain't that what makes Lady assemble straight to your temple? Then of course you're dead. You gonna say my murder is premeditated. So for all that forward thinking, I got something else to help you send your thought ahead.
Please turn her mic on, please.
Mic check, mic check. I'm good? I'm good? Mic check, mic check. Yo. Y'all, I'm good now? I'm good? Like, I'm rapping?
Everybody be quiet, please. Everybody on the stage, be quiet. Here we go.
All right. Yo, if y'all don't remember how I does this, good, I'm gonna remind you. It's been 3 years since I've been here. I had some good times too. If you loved me last time, tonight, I'm that times two. I work on my time to address bullshit when it's time to. And it's time to. I had the first female battle in Summer Madness. I made history, no doubt. Shit. No, I'm not hustle. I don't need twists to edit no chokes out. Yo, Mr. No, I'm not hustle. I don't need twists to edit no chokes out. Yo, Mr. Cameraman, I don't know you. But if this bitch decides to go that choke route and you edit that choke out, it's gonna be 9 niggas. Long story short, nigga, you getting choked out. A lot of y'all gonna be upset tonight. Especially those who came in with you. Cause word to mother, this gonna be an ugly body, but it ain't official. But you be talking out your ass. In your contract, I would have put a large disclaimer. Because you said some shit that if I was your boss, I would have docked your paper. You battle here and said, fuck New York. I bet you won't say it again. Stupid, that is not gonna save you. Fuck Boston. I came to catch a bean bag. Let's play hot potato. Now it's time I hop back in the ring. And to knock your head off my target, you gotta come to NY to eat. Everybody I quiz knows you're just a tourist, darling. Now this Chick-fil-A type of way. It ain't no promo in her hometown. Now there she's starving. They say it's food for thought, right? So if I spill up beans, now they really can't promote her in that Boston market. I'm off it. You and your crew rep Massachusetts? Well, in Mass, I choose sex. They stand up, bitches good. Because whatever Mass, I choose six. They don't fuck with you. You said you matter in your home state where it's sad. A bitch that carry the mass don't hold weight there. Matter, mass, weight. Okay, dear, let's talk about why they here. Okay, dear. You slow like me. Okay, dear. Let's talk about why they here. Because they feeling you the queen, right? Right. Okay, all right. They feeling you the queen. And I came to contest that. This my court. I gave you the ball and I give me it back. I came to check that. Because to be the best, you got to beat the best. You ain't never had a full court pressed up in your face. You battle Star, Ema, Norma, Duchess, of course you're gonna look like a queen, always putting peasants in their place. I'm a top. She battle it like. I'm a top, yo. Of course you're gonna look like a queen, always putting peasants in their place. I'm a top dog. Hate if y'all want, but y'all gotta salute the bars. Cause the way I smoke these hoes is why they love my flavor. That's a hookah bar. Talking about that blibbity boop bap. I don't usually do those bars, but I'm a son of a gun. And you'll dance with my father when who hop out that van drawers. That's a Luther bar. That's a Luther ball. I can hit her with the 22. I said I can hit her with the 22, or I can bag her with the 40. Watch how I redo the ball. I said I just hit 22, but watch how I bag 40. I'm in a cougar ball. I'm hungry. I'm in a cougar ball. Y'all don't hear my stomach? I'm hungry. Why wait? That's why I'm chewing balls. It's like I went to learn overseas. I had to school abroad. But you all arrogant in your interviews like, this is going to be your best yet. Well, now that I face you here, you going to curl up. That's a French chef. What I wrote to make your soul fly. I said, you all arrogant in your interviews like, this gonna be your best yet. Well, now that I face you here, you gonna curl up. That's a French chef. What I wrote to make your soul fly. And your set rep, cause with these rounds, I'll lift balls up, then get your bench pressed. But I heard you part of a team now. And that really seems to flatter me. I'm that nice, you had to join some niggas right before you battle me? Okay, you needed help. But if you think that decision was right, it's not. And y'all call yourselves writer's block? Well, I'm gonna ride down they rider's block, like make her write this block and do it so bad they won't think of bars no more. Now that's writer's block. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all, I had to shoot her. Cause Shorty is a star, queen of the ring, it's no holds, right? Well, 40 getting barred.
Round 1.
Rounds 1 and 3 straight bars. Round 2's for the personals. Yeah, this shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder her. This shit's lit for the bitch who's 6'6" on a vertical. I murder hoes. But the gag is, these bitches bragging about a choke. That shit had me fuming, exhausted by the gas. Now give me all the smoke. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit about some impact or what a bitch didn't do. Or how y'all niggas is looking for an answer like a mystery clue. Me and Hart both perform like a pair of mid-tier bitches. Y'all know that shit to be true. But niggas in denial when Egypt y'all out of history too.
That hurts how you it was all you. That hurts how you are.
But past that, the fact you finally took this battle, I mean, I understand it's quite clear. She figured my rhymes was on a decline and decided to appear. I mean, the fact you giving me a shot, that's some shit I don't want to hear. You Sue Surf. Oh, you avoided bars your whole career. I don't want to hear none of that. So, you avoided bars your whole career, so let me express there's no more waiting. My delivery is on point for this time. See, I got a box with your name on it. The Amazon got me in my prime, so me resort to letting the hotel me how to be a fucking savage. Bitch, trip, I'm all inclusive. You getting a whole package. Shit, I'm already a classic. Fuck a battle to debate to, so I'm a bomb on you, bitch. They'll say I paid my debt and ate you a couple bad battles. A couple bad battles. Now they question if I'm great too, so I'm gonna let my semi-auto correct the mistakes when I erase you, bitch. I hate you. If Ebony's the one, I let her take 2, this 8, put a couple in the right place, like a date do. The first hit of mine, ain't no telling where it take you, but the second hit of heart, like a feeling she relate to. You better pray. You don't meet the old car, Lisa. Nigga say she was devilish. It's like she's possessed. Bitch, act stupid. Y'all gonna see car go back there. I've been repossessed. That stretch. The Reaper said, I'm getting loose. If her weapon's lifted, leave a mess. She'll be the next. Bitch twisted like the Exorcist. I don't respect this bitch. I'd never sweat, but I'd night tech. Check this bitch. Your jaws getting wired for the right that I connected with. I wrestle with the facts. Ebony's performance is a blast, but once I rock E, she gon' regret showing her ass. Uppercut then double cuts. Ain't no delaying with the beats. Knuckle up, you better duck this punch. Aiming for your teeth. Get bucked in drug money. I'll leave you laying in the streets. Then keep fucking hustle up like I can't stay on my feet. But for that right cheddar, I'll murk Casey and Diesel hit chest for doubting me. See, my dough is official. I paid the mafia to murder Av, who had it out for me. I'll turn rum into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk. I'll turn run into blood. He'll be crippled by the alchemy. I can't twerk, but I put asses in the air like the balcony. Everybody's getting shot. Kill all the competition in this venue. Everybody's getting shot till it's just me. Gee, it get lonely at the top. But I ain't stopping. Once I'm coming, I'm gonna drop 30. Niggas know 40, keep that thing loaded. Talk dirty, my transgressions got him stressing, but a bitch got tough. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked. That long pipe got me walking like I just got fucked, or maybe this ability to leave bitches out of sight and out of mind. If we can't see eye to eye, dog, that stick waving like I'm blind. Sign sealed to little bitch. My hands right, like penmanships or instruments will break you into pieces like increments. I represent what bitches can't afford, like indigents, and give them everything they're looking for. White privileges. But I give them everything they're asking for, like white privileges. The difference is that swap Suwoo and Suwoo is not true. See, 2020 is 40's year. Splitting me is a dub. I got the proof. I got to raise it. 2020 is 40 year. Splitting me is a dub. I got the proof. I got that blade too in case this ain't the place for me to shoot. She'll get hit with a jagged edge. It ain't a feature from a group. Quick slick. The shit's done. Bleeding out, her friends come. This bitch is light bright. This Chinese night. I'm about to dim some bars.
You was my fave. You used to be cold, shorty. But now I'm giving a shot. I want you to pose for me. Right. But don't fuck my footage up. I can't afford you to choke on me. Just dust that bitch off and give me the old 40. I done showed up in the cleanest fits, spit the meanest flips while stock was dropping. What kind of face of the league is this? Debo, I got the scoop. You should have deserted her. How Dairy Queen this bitch? Beans and shit. Shot after shot. Y'all gonna think she tipsy. I never froze, bitch. This ain't the 60s. I packed a 380. I heard this was a crazy city. Nobody wanna watch my badass kid? I brought the baby with me. Y'all crazy, really? Y'all said she was dumbfire. I've been waiting for her to slide across my plate like the umpire. We could have did this in New York, but I ain't want bias. So I bought 40 on the road. I'm a drunk driver.
Royalty.
I said, I called this bitch out 6 years ago.
You was my fave. You used to be cold, shorty. But now I'm giving a shot. I want you to...
Royalty.
I said...
You was my fave. You used to be cold, shorty. But now I'm giving a shot. I want you to pose for me. But don't fuck my footage up. I can't afford you to choke on me. Just dust that bitch off and give me the old 40. I done showed up in the cleanest fits, spit the meanest flips while stock was dropping. What kind of face of the league is this? Debo, I got the scoop. You should have deserted her. How Dairy Queen this bitch? Beans and shit. Shot after shot. Y'all gon' think she tipsy. I never froze, bitch. This ain't the 60s. I packed a 380. I heard this was a crazy city. Nobody wanna watch my badass kid? I brought the baby with me. Y'all crazy, really? Y'all said she was dumbfire. I've been waiting for her to slide across my plate like the umpire. We could have did this in New York, but I ain't want bias. So I bought 40 on the road. I'm a drunk driver. I brung llamas. She can get lumped up. Her nigga, gun butt. We off the chain with sticks like nunchucks. Like he can't hold his liquor. One shot had him fucked up. And this blue 42, hot. What the fuck's up? Hold up.
Love you, hustle. Love you, 40.
Hey!
Y'all remember? That bitch don't do that. Where is her swap Sue at? Fuck that razor bar, bitch, I raise the bar. I literally raise a bar. Screw your bitch out the way. That's a razor bar. Oh, you want to take it far? I hit both sides like I was swerving in a whip. You want to take it far? I hit both sides like I was swerving in a whip. Arm raised, looking for bars like, ain't no service in this bitch. You ain't even worthy of the shit. Your whole career worked to get me so extra. Slaving, getting whipped back to back. They should have let oppressor. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all put her in here with a savage bitch. I done been through all states. You wasn't progressive. This was an accident. I had my nigga slap your shit. Better yet, sorority. I get my beta capo bitch. Don't ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. You knew I was the one you couldn't beat. 40 is me 40. They called me to take the rust off. I had the WD 40. Why you sleep on me? Why you sleep on me? I hate y'all. Y'all said she was a beast. I can't take y'all. At that table with Jazz and Official, your body language was way off. Who would have knew? Scooby-Doo. I could tell you wasn't a monster the moment you took the face off. Word the Pabs. This a cakewalk. This bird bitch is annoying. bitch is annoying. Big gauge, work with the 12 like turning it for me. Drop your location, we certainly on it. Drive by, hanging out, like I ain't got work in the morning. What's worse is you boring. What's worse is you boring. You was stuck in your ways, I helped you on your route. Bitch, it was a shame the way you was losing your clout. And all you could do is throw your numbers in my face? Fuck what your views is about, bow. Your funeral will be the only viewing that count. Bitch, you in a drought, your career suffering. I wasn't ducking, bitch. They told me to bring up that other shit like how you was in Popeyes fighting for a bucket of... That ain't even on my bucket list. You don't know who you fucking with. You don't know who you fucking with. You was on some impact because you was cheaper. They tried to play y'all. I never slacked. I always gave the people what they paid for. And y'all called me to clean this shit up? That's what I'm made for? Y'all knew she was a cancer to this shit. That ain't what this stage for. Bitch, you way off. Bitch, you way off. You said you want war, bitch. I'm all in. Beam on it. I ain't trying to record shit. After this next ball, I'm more fit. But quit the night, I'ma show you where that fall fits, you fraud bitch. Do what your motherfucking.
Hey, yo.
Hey, a minute.
Somebody pass out every event. Come on,
At least you wasn't rapping yet.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Freestyle about it.
Every event. I thought we was gonna be event free with nobody passing out through the car. Oh, come on.
Yo, let's get it. Murder Ave Gang, stand the fuck up. Yo, fit is on you. Everybody hold it down.
Yeah.
Hold it down. Let's get it.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Brooklyn, stand up.
Yeah. Turn me up.
Turn it up. Back up a little bit. Step back.
Yo, turn me the fuck up. Let's get it. All right, y'all hear me? Hey, yo. First time on URL. And it might be my last, in fact, because I might not keep it rap and let the ratchets clap back to back. Like, fuck the chit chat and listen that, be that. We scrap. I'll rip the contract. And Cash App smack back the racks. Yo. Yeah. I don't give a... They Cash App smack back the racks.
Hold it down.
The Cash App smack back the racks. I don't give a fuck about that. I got a loose screw. I shoot too. The deuce let a few loose. I'm a true goon. Jazz was talking hot. Thinking you cute? Bitch, who you? Official don't live in Brooklyn, bitch. You do. But fuck that. Y'all hear me? But fuck that. I squeeze the beam. And the even thing, so poppin' shit, I'll drop a clip. Deleted scenes. That's your buku. Peep the scheme. You get killed at Jazz feet. I get a bitch from the boot cut. And you could die on the kicks like bleeding jeans. You could get shot. You could get shot. You could get shot on the spot for just a stare. It'll be tragic. I'll beat her like Tina. Fuck you, shit get your ass whipped. I'm basically asking you how you want it. Angela Valdez or Angela Bass?
So yeah, get like me. I'm off your likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Yeah, get like me. I'm off your likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Nothing on me, Nike. I want everything. Yeah, get like me. I'll off you likely. That gun work, let it jerk. You was talking spicy. Pull over with the tech. Nothing on me, Nike. I want everything, even your dogs too. Divorcing wifey. I often might be the type to hold the heat, let it fly. You stink, it makes sense. Bitches reek when they die. Hey. Bitches reek when they die. Hey, this the last time they're gonna see it alive. I hit it with the... Y'all would think I'm teaching Lamaz. I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes. You shook, bitch. I mean, I'm a big look. You just look big. Your face is ungodly, and that waist shaped oddly, and your belt screaming for help, like please untie me. I mean, you fucking bitch.
Live. What's up, everybody? It's your host, Nomad, from the one and only Queens of Battle Rap show on 15 Minutes of Fame. Before we kind of begin with the show, I just want to do a couple of quick battle announcements. Some don't have to go with all specific details, but we'll throw it out. If you're able to, don't forget this weekend on Caffeine, Summer Madness 11, MVP versus Real Name Brandon, Arsenal versus Luke Castro, Easy to Block Captain versus Chess, Hollow Rodon versus K Shine, Geechee Gotti versus Calico, Sue Surf versus John Jonadon, and Murder Mook versus Reed Dallas, which is taking place this Saturday on Caffeine. So if you don't have the app, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get the app. In addition to that, Friday, September 24th, doors open at 8 p.m. Let's see, the Silent Battle event, Home 3. Tickets available at www.houstonbarcode.net if they haven't sold out already. It's going to take place at the Rumba at 11030 Kings Point Road, number 7, Houston, Texas, as I said before. So let's kind of go through. Stiff versus Tycoon Chris. If I fuck your name up, my fault. TP Seville versus Kid Slade, Delvo versus Fonz, Focus versus Jackboy Maine, Statch G versus Kid Chaos, Beretta Blaze and C3 versus Coffee and Flames. I forget the name of the groups, my fault. J Black versus A Ward, Scotty versus Swamp, Tubbs versus Loso, BC versus New Jersey Twerk. Yeah, 8 p.m. That's that. I think I announced that. Another card that's actually coming up, Halloween Havoc, Saturday, October 23rd, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tainsboro Highway. This is from SIG-U Battle League, 377 Tainsboro Road in Berlin, New Jersey. Saturday, I already said that. Battles will start at 6 p.m. sharp, $25 admission at the door, $15 advance tickets. The sales end October 10th, so if you haven't gotten them, go ahead and get some now or get one now. We got the SIG-U tryouts. As is 1100 versus JR, Uncle Jess versus El Reem. We also got Cloud Kid Kelly versus Kid Tony, A Deuce versus T Ball, SG versus The Mechanic, Frank Finesse versus Uncle Nate, Reedy Rock versus Ozzy, Joker versus Blizz Creed. On this card, we also got Jay Kruger versus Bandit Montana, Steams versus K Illa, Your Honor versus Stampede, and E-Hart versus Enes. Let's see, Slaughterhouse Championship Tournament, War Round, Tournament, I'm gonna fuck that up, versus Ritz, Inferno Kings, and we also got the Pack Lead or Lead versus, and we don't know, it's an unknown person, surprise. Tag Team Championship, Inferno Kings versus LOD, NOC Championship, Sick Witted versus Cash Capone, PYPBL Championship, BOV versus Hollywood Clay, and TC Championship Preach versus Jim B. Dot. And the last one I'll kind of go over will be, yeah, I don't know. Everywhere I go, the box is there. Somebody just text me like the box is on your face.
Can we just take a quick break? I think the face recognition there's something wrong with this fucking camera.
Oh yeah,
just give me 2 seconds. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna take a quick break and we're gonna fix this shit. Hold on.
We'll be back.
2 seconds.
Royalty.
I said, I called this bitch out 6 years ago. And now she want to settle it? When I'm from New Orleans. But when I drew with the bird, it ain't the Pelicans. Y'all see me start. Y'all see me start from the bottom, then move on up. Just like the Jeffersons. And Smack seen my hunger and gave me a plate. I ordered Mexican, but wait. She not even Mexican. But that don't mean I can't deal with her. I know she Puerto Rican. Well, that just means she's a little nigga. Now I'm at your door. Yeah. Now I'm at a door. Now I'm at your door. Like immigration. I watched Fit in the team searching. She didn't think I was gonna shoot till she seen that thing surface, Mickey D's. I'm at the window, Big Mac with mean service. She didn't expect to see. Mickey D's. I'm at the window, Big Mac with mean service. She didn't expect to see ice. Scream, then I showed her the machine's working. Talk. Watch your mouth or get hands. I'm a ventriloquist. I walk around with my nose in air like a sedity bitch. Stick. I walk around with my nose in air like a sedity bitch. Stick in the back of your head. You won't forget this shit. I'll find out where you stick in the back of your head. You won't forget this shit. I'll find out where you stay fit and get a membership. Go! Yo, trigger finger. Let me rock. Yo, trigger finger never on delay. Well, my team always on go. Vile my nose. I tell my Harlem niggas get at her. Cold word is da-da-do. Now they gotta tell this bitch bye. Adios, gay bitch. Well, I'll leave this fruit flat. Plot I know. So why y'all gave me this bitch? Misfit. I'm not the one you won't dismiss. I'll get missed this. Big clip. The bitch ratchet barking over time like a strict bitch. Big clip. And I gotta hold it up like I gotta slip this. Let me rock. After that little exercise with Farrah, I knew niggas was coming doubt me. Till they see me on Impact with dumb balls, gunning loudly. They thought I was gonna lose. Wait, I dropped 30. They came back running proudly. They didn't think I was in shape to get fit. Until they seen that summer body. But I like cheering what you will see. I don't believe her toy stories until her toys choose to speak. I'll play the villain like I'll play the villain like Sid. I'll have her still all through your teeth. I'll give Miss the potato head.
Alright,
we good?
Back. Yo,
Alright, we
sorry.
back. Nah, not a problem.
Every time you lean in for some reason, I don't know.
So I gotta just stay back here. Alright, not a problem. Is it there or no? Okay, it's going.
I mean, it don't matter, you know.
Nah, I hear you.
It's just sloppy.
All right, last one real quick, and I'm gonna fuck up some of these names. October 3rd in Atlanta. Don't know all the specifics. MC War, the official sport of battle rap, in WO3, October 3rd. Tickets and pay-per-view available at www.mcwar.com. You got Floss the Boss versus L.I. the Mayor. Swave 7 versus Big K. Snake Eyes versus Young Cannon. AR-16 versus Pain the Squad Boy. LL Cool G versus Reggie PA. I'm fucking that up. Ladaze versus JP Cali Smooth. Marv 1 versus Chef Trez. J Murder versus Uno Lavos. Enes versus Big T. Charlie Clips versus P. 1, 2, 3. Vado versus Saigon, hosted by Rod Digger. Yeah, we'll kind of get to it. Yeah, they say I gotta lean back. You know what's so funny?
I heard your game. You're good.
Gotcha.
I know now. It's like.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
All right, gotcha. All right, yeah, man. So, nonetheless, I've never been back this far, but this is dope. This is dope. I can't see me. I still see a little picture of like, I think it like, hold up. I want to come forward. I just got to remove that. There we go. So, you know, as always, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be a little louder because I don't want to lean in and get the box on me. But definitely want to do a call-in show today. A couple of things, you know what I'm saying, I kind of check out social media, kind of see what's going on, a few topics that we can discuss. And also, if anybody just wants to talk about something that we're not talking about, you know, today, we're going to make it an open forum as well. You know, I keep hearing people, I guess, nowadays just kind of talking about media. You know, good media, bad media, battle rap turning into a soap opera. It's getting off of the sport and getting more into the messy, you know, this person's personal life, that person's personal life, so on and so forth. So I just want to know for the people, you know what I'm saying, do you feel like battle rap is getting too messy? Or is this just good promo for battles, future battles to come? You know, that's one. Pick and choose whatever you want to actually kind of talk about. Let's see. I also heard something not too long ago or what I hear from some people. It's like, you're judging me on a sport that you've never done, you don't participate in. You know, unfortunately for some, they feel like your word holds more merit than people that are more so involved. So it's almost like they're like people that they feel like have more power and are more influential, you know what I'm saying, than should be. Do you kind of feel like, I guess, people that are in the media have more power to kind of convince a person to, not convince, but can persuade a person prior to watching the battle, like, yo, when you check that out, that shit was garbage, and that people will actually kind of just go based off what that media person or their favorite artist says? Or do you kind of feel like people think for themselves? It's a little weird question, but y'all can dissect where I'm going with that. Mr. O, talk about R. Kelly. I don't know too much going on about R. Kelly. Sorry. Back? I came forward? I keep going forward? Gotcha.
You're right there.
All right, Oba TV, battles are interesting with a storyline. And as always, the chat is great, but definitely feel free to call in as well, 516-234-0484. Just want to have a conversation. Like I said, I can do this by myself, but I like to hear other people's kind of POVs, you know what I'm saying, as well. Kashawn Snow, media can persuade viewers. And explain to me in what way. Miss Mo, he had a target on your head. Call me now. Call.
Yo, yeah, he gotta lean back, like when he leans forward or some shit.
Just stay back. I just gotta stay back like
Good.
that. I gotta put one of them little dog buttons, you know, just to remind. But yeah, nonetheless, you know, just like I said, some of the things that I've been actually checking out, I do think in some ways, you know, there are levels to things. I think that there are good things. I think that there are bad ways or levels. I know, for example, I brought up this not too long ago where one of my cousins, who doesn't watch like any female battle rap at all, like watches none, and I remember him, it was a battle with Bonnie and Maverse, and I think Loaded Lux, and I've said it on the show before too, was kind of like, I think it was like a little blurred before the battle, but he was encouraging people to actually watch the battle, and he was more so kind of like, you know, this is probably the best female battle of the year. And off of like that Lux cosign alone, he was able to kind of check it out. Apart from that too, I know he also saw Jazz and E Hart as well, but that's, you know, he's like pro URL. But yeah, make it happen. Radius D from PG. The only issue I have with battle rap is the acceptance of a ghostwriter. Gotcha. We can talk about that too.
Yo, so real quick, like before, you know, if anybody calls in, but did you like what's your thoughts on the current state of female battle rap? Like I like the fact that they're, you know, incorporating a lot of the new girls, like, you know, Yoshi and Prestavia and Diesel and you know, I don't really consider First Lady Flames, but she's super fire and new to me. But like, what do you think about the newer girls? I think they're doing a pretty good job, Queen of the Ring, and you know, you think they're doing a good job or what? Like as far as bringing new girls in?
As far as bringing new girls in, and it's weird because I think it's one of those things where, like for me, I'll say Prestavia. I don't know I don't know her history. She doesn't check her DMs because I tried to get an interview with her for some time as well. But so I don't know her history. I don't know how long she's been doing this. I didn't get to watch the show either. But nonetheless, so to me, she's definitely new. Somebody like a Yoshi is not new to me. You know what I'm saying? Just based on, you know, seeing her battle. I forget Shorty's name, but she kind of looked like Tisha Campbell esque in a way. I can't think of her name. But an old battle nonetheless, or whatever. I think it's great to always, you know what I'm saying, I'm always pro new girls, new talent, so on and so forth. But I think a lot of people always look at what happened to the Tortures, where's the Cheddars, where's the, you know, I feel like they feel like there are a bunch of other girls that are kind of forgotten about or swept under the rug. And, you know, we bring these in. So it's weird. I do think we need more female events. Shout out to She Goes Hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if GRAM Battle League is still doing more women events, but we definitely need that. More people kind of putting them on their card. I know E Hart, you know, as stated, she's going to be battling, you know, Ines underneath Sigu. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see the women in other places. Mulatto and Lady J and Matrix and Vixen were supposed to be battling somewhere else. I just feel like we need more women on the card, and we speak about Queen of the Ring primarily. We need more Queen of the Ring events, not URL TV presents Queen of the Ring. You know, and that's not being shady, but, you know, granted, I think they're going to probably be doing another Kings versus Queens, which is cool. I'll tune in, but it being me, I'm also like, why am I not seeing this girl versus that girl? You know what I'm saying? Like more women on women, which sounds like, you know, a little porn, but more women on women cards and events. So that's what I would like to see. That's my take. What about yours?
Like I said, I enjoy, you know, I enjoy seeing the newer girls being, you know, brought, you know, to the forefront. I get what you're saying, like about Cheddar and, you know, those type of battlers where, you know, they've been doing it a long time and haven't really got a look
right
yet.
The Jades, yeah.
What about the chick from Chicago, the light skinned shorty? What's her name? She battled Diablo. It begins with an A.
Eon. Right.
She's fire. She hasn't really got
right.
her shot yet.
Right.
I've seen her. You know, there's a lot of new girls that, you know, I definitely agree. I definitely.
I think one of the things too, there's a difference between what was taking place back in like 2012, 2013, something like that, and now. I think back then a lot of the girls would have taken free battles because, you know, Queen of the Ring was huge, and it was like I know what this could lead to, so I don't mind starving, you know what I'm saying, but to get out there, you know, it's kind of paying my dues. I think nowadays, in terms of getting a lot of these girls to pay, now I don't want to say pay their dues, but to take freer battles, it just may not be as easy per se. So I think that's part of the reason as to why we don't see a lot of, you know what I'm saying, I guess girls as well. They don't want to do a favor. Not that those girls back then didn't have bills, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth, but I just feel like it's a different time. Yeah. Who else?
Real quick, whoever's in the chat, y'all want to be a part of the show today? Nomad's doing call-ins, man. Somebody hit the number that's on the screen. Talk to us about whatever you want to talk about. Stop being shy. I see all of y'all in the chat every week.
Which is lovely.
Come be a part of the show, man, for
me.
real. What I was gonna say was, you know, I think too that there's a lot of vets out there that people want to see back. People want to see Shayna Ashley back. You know what I mean? People want to see, you know, who else? You know, QB. We haven't seen QB in a long time. You know, I want to see those people too, but I definitely love the fact that all like newer girls.
Right.
I feel as though like, and the thing about the Queen of the Ring that I, you know, I say Queen of the Ring, I mean female battle rap, because you know, even with She Go Hard, they're really, you know, bringing a whole new dynamic, a whole new style, rather than the older girls. You know, like like to me, like Prestavia. So the interview, she only been here a year. I think she said she got like 5 or 7 battles in a year, and she has no losses. So for her, it's been working. You know, somebody like Yoshi, for me, she's still new because she's not a vet to me yet.
Right.
But she's not a new girl, but she's not a vet.
Right. Right.
You know.
Right.
But she showed ass last performance. So she's
Get to know
like
me.
right on the line. You know, of like. So, you know, I just love female battle rap. You know what I mean? I love the representation of it. I love the hunger of it. I love that they beat the shit out of each other, yo, behind the scenes.
No.
I love it.
No.
You know, like I love it.
No. I think too. One of the things that you said, even with the Prestavia, a year and 5-7 in, I think that's great. You know, it's almost like, and if she has it in her, great. But I just hope that it's not one of those things where they're like, you know what I'm saying, just milking the cow. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, there's a lot of competition for her. And I'm pretty sure for the most part, you know, she's probably open to the competition as well. But like I said, I just hate it because it's always like, you can't please everybody, but there are certain girls where it's like, yo, like, why? For example, I always said, I think with Torture and RX, and this is no shot at Torture, but I think based on when people last saw Torture, they thought that Torture's career was going to go like this. They felt like at that point, Torture was that it girl. And because we didn't see many battles from that said league, you know what I'm saying? Even though she battled on other leagues, we didn't see many from that league. It just kind of, she never got to, you know what I'm saying, reach that peak. It was like, you know, kind of robbed from her in some ways. But yeah, I'm always for a new talent. I definitely love the new girls coming in. I feel like the vets, you know what I'm saying, they're great. But as we can see,
Can I commend you real quick too? Because I've learned out of a lot of the new girls watching your show. You've introduced...
You're not just saying that because...
No, I'm serious. Like, yo, I've learned about a lot of new girls because of your show, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And
Thank you.
I haven't really seen a lot of other people taking advantage of interviewing the newer girls, you know, giving them an outlet.
Right.
So,
thank you. All right. Got somebody on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Nomad? It's Armin Kelly, man. You can call me Kelly, or Armand, as you like to call me. Little insider.
I got you. It's always love. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Always a pleasure, man. Love the show, you know.
Thank you.
Heavy, how you doing, my brother?
What's up, my brother? Nice to hear from you.
Man, everything. Yeah, man, it's a blessing, man. I'm just happy to be here, man. Just happy to be here. I was gonna say, in regards to the female battle rap, love it, of course. That's why I watched the show, you know, updates and everything else that is involved in the coaching with the females. I almost feel like if we're saying the state of it and how it's looking, I think it's looking pretty good right now. That's part in fact that there's more outlets for females than there was before, and a little bit, I feel like the politics have kind of slowed down a little, if that makes any sense. I always felt like the politics and the things outside of actual talent from the girls from the ladies, and outlets. Those things was holding female battle rap back. She Goes Hard, I feel, is one of the best things that has happened this year. For the women, one of the best things, obviously the caffeine look and exposure and them linking up with URL is a beautiful, wonderful thing. But still in all, they have but so many cards that they can do a year, and but so many spaces and opportunities for the women. And if you notice, a lot of these caffeine cards, you got a rotation of, it almost seems like the same few ladies over and over, which isn't a bad thing for those said ladies, but we all notice so many notable girls and ladies who just, they don't really get that look on those types of platforms. So stuff like She Goes Hard, and whenever other leagues put things together, when they incorporate women in there, it's like female battle rap is looking great anytime that happens. We all remember, the C League and what's her name? Sarah Connor. She had the league. I don't know if they're still doing things, but right. So when you have those outlets, you have more opportunities for all of these ladies to get on and to be more household names. But I think, Nomad, you said something that was like so poignant, because Uncle Ross says it all the time. You got like battle rap fans, and you got battle rapper fans. When they're on these other leagues that don't have the name or the push behind them like a Queen of the Ring, it's hard for them to get the exposure from those battle rapper fans. But the battle rap fans, we see them views, like 10, 12,000 sometimes, maybe even as low as like 1,500 or something like that. Those are actual fans of the culture and of the league, and they're getting the looks and the exposure and the eyes on them that's good enough to be put on larger platforms at some point. But they'll never get to those larger platforms at some point if there isn't smaller leagues that are booking them and have these great cards. Because that last She Goes Hard card, better than, I would say, no offense, like preference, than the last two full female cards that I've seen on URL, like in its entirety. Of course, there's like really, there was some exceptions. Flames is always fire. Yoshi and Caution. Yoshi had some standout performance or whatnot. But as far as the entire card alone, that She Goes Hard card, oh my goodness, man, it was rapping on there. Right. Fire, so we just need more stuff like that, man. Like less politics, stop blocking battles, let these women eat, and other people will see them. Higher leagues, like more money or whatever that goes. Maybe they'll get booked on KOTD, maybe they'll get booked on RBE. Stop the politics just because she battles over there. Why can't she battle here? Little stuff like that. Less politics and it'll flourish. I feel like it'll flourish.
Gotcha. So for you, I know at one point in time people say that, where female battle rap once was, where it was like at this like massive level. Do you feel like it can get back there or surpass it, or do you feel like it'll never get back there, but it can get better, to a better place than what it is now?
I think it's kind of perspective, right? When we think of massive, what are we looking at here? Because you don't have so many outlets outside of things we figure like typical battle rap stuff, really talking about it. But you have other things that are different now. You got the caffeine, whole new audience, a lot of gamers, people who otherwise maybe, we don't know, probably wouldn't be watching battle rap, and it's just readily available for them or whatnot. Whole different lane. Twitch, same thing. Even I see them like using the advertising dollars for like billboards, and advertising on train stations. I saw that too. That Lou Castro thing and whatnot the other day. Battle rap seems to be in a way better position than it once was. Like you got Remy on there with Papoose that other time or whatnot, and they got a bigger audience, and they had a few what's his name from Philly. or whatnot, as a judge,
Freeway.
Freeway or whatnot, right? Yeah, it's like I think we're in a really good position, and not just the women, but battle rap on the whole. I think we're in a really good position, like way better than it was before. I don't know if we're giving it enough credit.
Okay. Like that. And before I get you out of here, who are some of the girls that you would like to see pushed more?
Oh man, I feel like my favorites are never at the forefront, unfortunately. We all have, the typical favorites and whatnot, but some people that should definitely be at the front. Jade is phenomenal. I think she's fantastic for what she does. I love her. I love her whole demeanor, like on and off the stage. I think she's really dope. She's a great personality. Someone who can have her own caffeine show or whatnot. I don't know if you watch Shuni's show, like sometimes she's in the comments and she's just hilarious. Like she's got a great personality and she can rap really well. I think Jade is fire. Who else do we have that doesn't get a big push? There's a handful of those Midwest girls. We don't see them often enough. I had a name. I'm not going to throw any shade. I'm going to say Jade. I'm going to say Torture. You mentioned that. It makes no sense how she had a really good battle with RX. And for her to, she like you said, she was other places, but for the bigger leagues, not to pick her up at any point there, it's like, come on now. Is it the rapping ability or is it something behind the scenes? Torture should definitely be on more cards. Christine is new. They're pushing her. I think she's in a good position right now. There's nothing holding her back. We'll probably see her more. I don't know what Gaddis's price is, but we need to see her. Like I can see her on every card. I love Gaddis. She's in my top 5. E-Heart. Obviously, I'm saying like some bets here, but we just don't see her enough, man. Like it's I guess an elder statesman kind of thing. We need to see her more often. She's phenomenal. So I would say of the people that are out there, I'm going to say Jade is my number one underrated female. We don't see her often enough.
Okay. Gotcha. Love that. Love all that you said as well. And it's always a pleasure. I can't do nothing but thank you, enough for calling in. And, hopefully I see you in the near future at another battle.
Oh, man, you know it. I'll be in the back left, non-smoker section. That's where I'm at. I was at the, I don't mean to go off topic, the last Verbal Warzone event in Brooklyn. I was hoping to see you there, man. I was there. It was a notable one.
Nice.
I ain't gonna talk about the event, but
I was supposed to be at the one, and I think it's kind of fucked up. But once I saw Shayna and Hurricane Dude wasn't going down, I didn't go, which is fucked up. Either that or I had to work, if not both. But they always keep good shit. I know that they got some good shit in the works, so I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing each other at the next one.
Absolutely, 100, man. Y'all have a great night.
You too. Take care, man. Thank you.
All right, anytime. Later.
All right. Whoever that was calling, call back. What'd you say?
That was a good caller, man.
Yeah,
he
I'm
was
honest. He's very knowledgeable.
Good points. You could tell he was a real fan, man.
Yeah. Whoever that is, my fault. Call back, please. Mr. Milkman, I like Jade, but in her battles, her energy is lacking for me. The bars stand out, but quality of the battle overall is not there for me. Gotcha. Somebody else, I think Miss Mo, said that she's at work. If you're at work and you can't actually tune in, I don't want you to get fired. I can't help you pay your bills. But nonetheless, the good thing about it is that this show can always be repeated. So do yourself a favor. If you can't watch it now, make sure you tune into YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And we'll, make that happen. All right. Got you on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Sarge from Queens.
Sarge from Queens. All right. What's going on, Sarge? What you got to say?
I want to speak on a question that you asked the last caller about. Do you think that Queen of the Ring merger was a good decision.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it has its good and bad parts to it. Mostly the exposure is awesome. It's excellent exposure. I just feel like it shouldn't have been a merger. It should have just been like a partnership, or like just them working behind the scenes to make events happen. It shouldn't have been an actual merger, because you have to understand that URL has a bigger male fan base than Queen of the Ring. So when they compete on these caffeine apps, and they're battling guys on that platform, it's only natural to think, or logically thinking, that the guys are going to win because they have a bigger fan base. There's people all through caffeine voting that are URL-based fans, not Queen of the Ring fans. So I just feel like that quote-unquote merger shouldn't have never happened. It should have been separate. It should have stayed where they was at Queen of the Ring, and URL should have been URL. It shouldn't have been a female and male thing brought together, because it's exposure great, but it kind of mixes the brand, because when you have the females and you have people saying, well, females can beat the males, and then when you put them in that environment, even though I can say that they won, I feel like they won, the battle against the guys. But when you have a fan base saying no, 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 it isn't really about what actually happened. It's about how it looks. If the vote say they lost, in people's mind, oh, they lost against the guys, they can't compete. And this happened twice already. The Kings versus Queens card that happened, you know what I'm saying? And it looks bad from like a logistical standpoint, because it's the numbers. They say that, the guys won against the females. So I don't like the fact that it's being portrayed that way, because URL has a bigger fan base than Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? And again, I respect all parties involved, Evo, Bazbig, Smack, all that. Great business, period. But I just don't like that they merge together, because it merges the platform, but it's not the right thing. I just feel like it's different brands. It's not. Right. It won't be catered toward the females, mostly the guys.
Gotcha. You know what's so funny? I remember talking to somebody, and one of the things that they stated was they kind of felt like after NHB3, that they wish that it was like, what month was NHB3? September, this month. They wish that it was like, come, October 17th, Queen of the Ring, blase card taking effect, such and such, such and such, such and such, such and such. Just something kind of promoting, their thing, for those, I guess, diehard fans, and also obtaining some of those, I guess, caffeine, URL fans as well, where it's like, they got their own thing. Let me go kind of check this out, or, like greatness is still coming. I kind of wish that had happened, but, I'm just a fan. I'm nobody, but I get what you're saying.
So real quick, I don't know if he can hear me, but I want to just say that I don't think that it was a merger per se, because I feel as though like Queen of the Ring still throws events on their own. Now they're not to the magnitude of the caffeine deal. Mm-hmm. Now the app brings in a lot more money than YouTube does. Mm-hmm. So I felt as though, and remember, the Troy Ave situation happens. New York is Queen of the Ring's home base. Venues get shut down. It costs a lot of money to throw these big cards now. The top tier girls want to get paid. So in my opinion, I feel like Queen of the Ring had to make a move like that. Also, now think about it. We got Queen of the Ring girls mixed in with URL. Casey just went almost to the finals in the tournament, So I think the merger was okay.
I think, I know somebody else, and I'm going to hear your opinion on that comment too, Sarge. I know somebody else had actually stated that they felt like they're okay with the, I blacked out. They can still hear me. Okay. They felt like they wouldn't mind seeing, them going back into like the hat store or something like that, meaning that you don't have to necessarily book a huge venue in New York. Book something that's smaller and intimate. You know what I'm saying? Have a live stream or something like that. Make your money that way. But the name alone is going to actually, you know, bring people in. And if you're not paying as much for said venue, in some ways, some more of that money can kind of go towards the artist and things like that. But go ahead, Sarge. I'm sorry.
Let me just say this to Moneybag's point before I go on to yours.
Heavy bags, but close enough.
all good.
He make the money. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
I was saying it was heavy bags, but he know what you meant. But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know, because if somebody bagged in the can, I think they get it.
Right, I hear you.
Exposure-wise, I get it. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And, like, again, I'm not a league owner, so I don't know what goes on behind the scenes or how business is made, how they make their decisions, why they do what they do. I'm going off of what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? And that's all a fan can go off of, just like what they're seeing. KCJ, they keep saying that she's the face of female battle rap. I don't know where they're getting this from. Like, she's not nowhere near next to that type of tier. Her delivery is on point. It's 8-1. I feel like her bars, I feel like her and Plug could have been a lot better than what it was, because when she battled freaking Miss Merck, she was immaculate. Like, that was, I've never seen anyone do that before, except for Official versus K-Profit. She was going off on the lady. That was awesome. But I don't see her as the face of female battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're pushing her to be the face, and I feel like that's why she possibly got close to winning. But I don't see that, you know. And again, I get that it's good exposure for Queen of the Ring, but I feel like it's just the branding is not there. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, this last season, I wanted to see it so bad. I'm thinking that it'll be on Caffeine. I pull up Caffeine and I see guys battling. I'm like, yo, where are the Queen of the Ring event? You know what I'm saying? And the next day, it happened, but it happened later on Caffeine. Not like at 3 o'clock. It happened a week later after I was spinning. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know that was the case. It wasn't even marketed properly to me, because honestly, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see Forge and KCJ battle, but I couldn't because I didn't know what time it started. I was looking at, I saw, like, I think it was like the tournament to see who battle on URL on some Madness 11. So I didn't even know that was going on. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like when companies, you know, and Debo said was saying that it was a merger. I mean, he said it was a merger between them two. Whatever it is, whether it's a merger or not, they're working together, and I feel like they're not promoting the females the proper way. Like, they're still primarily pushing the guy, which is great, but that was like this big time partnership. It should be fair game amongst the two leagues. You know what I'm saying? It's the same crap that happened with Sprint and Nextel. Sprint was toward consumers, and Nextel was toward business. When Sprint bought up Nextel, it was trash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying Queen of the Ring. I'm just saying that it's not being marketed right. This is my opinion as a fan. I'm just speaking my opinion about it. I feel like it's not marketed properly. It really isn't. I feel like they should just, you know, work with URL on certain things. But the main thing, it should be the core, should be Queen of the Ring, because I know them for Queen of the Ring, not for URL. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I feel like marketing should be pushed toward the Queen of the Ring more, because, I mean, with URL, they already have it. They're an established league. You know, they're known all over. Queen of the Ring is known too, but not as big as URL. So I feel like if they're going to continue with this partnership, whatever it is, they should really market it properly, because I had no idea that event was happening that day. Because I went on the app and didn't see anything but guys battle. I'm like, where's the, you know, and then on top of that, it isn't even on the application. I don't see it up there. Where's that? I don't see it up there. So it should be up there. It ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, I'm not a league owner. I don't know how they do business behind. I have no clue. I'm a consumer. I'm just pushing my opinion on what I'm not seeing and what's not going on. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Well, Well, one other thing that I want to keep in mind too is, remember, this is now that we're in a streaming service, era, right? Where they're not selling tickets to the events as of right this second. You know what I mean? Like for the last NHB, I don't think they sold tickets, did they? And stuff.
No.
For the caffeine.
Well,
so
no,
so now the promotion thing. You have to release the card a week or two. You can't release it 2 months before like it used to be with YouTube, where you know it's coming. The streaming platforms, Caffeine and Twitch now, with them, you have to release the card because A, they're not selling tickets, and B, they want to keep it fresh in the consumer's mind. Like, let me release it on Monday and the event is on Saturday. Or just, if you notice, they've been doing little 2-week pushes. Because if you release it like a month and a half, people are going to forget to tune in about that card, in a month and a half because of the streaming. You don't think so?
I think, and I hear that, but I guess
and one other thing,
ahead.
I do feel like battle rap is missing YouTube. Like that's why I think RBE's doing great right now because they're still releasing on YouTube. Look at She Go Hard. They've become an elite league because the YouTube is lackluster for these big leagues now. So
I think and I hear that, but I guess they're comparing it to like a Summer Madness 11. They're kind of looking at it like said URL cards. You know what I'm saying? It may be about a month's notice, but that last card, it really was short. You know what I'm saying? Like short release date or promo. It didn't allow enough time. Luckily, some of the girls went, were going back and forth and they were able to sell it. But it is one of those things where it, nonetheless, it should have been more, I guess, promo. It was something else I wanted to say in regards to what you said, and I just,
sorry.
Nah, you're good. I lost it. But yeah, I think that was one of the biggest complaints from a lot of people, that it wasn't enough time for promo and things like that. And it's like if a URL event is happening, you'll know about it. Like if a URL event is going to happen in December, you know what I'm saying, more than likely after their event in like October or November, you're definitely going to hear about it, which allows a person time to, like you said, even though they weren't selling tickets, if I'm not mistaken, I felt like when the face-off was about to end, I don't know if it was Babs or Debo, but one of them was like, you know what I'm saying, like if y'all are able to like come on down, you know what I'm saying, to the event. And there are a lot of people who would have wanted to go, but it's almost like, those tickets for some, you know what I'm saying, last minute, I can't make it, and like you said, they weren't selling them. So it almost seemed like, well, is anybody there? Like, because I've never heard them say, come on down to an event if you're not selling them. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people said it was supposed to be invite only. I don't know what's going on. I just do the show.
I would have went to the event. I would have came through just to support. Like, I've been to one Clean the Ring event. It was when Official battled C3, and I bought like the VIP ticket where you could like go up to the upstairs and get some food. Whatever. I didn't even go upstairs, but I wanted to be down with the crowd and everything, see what was going on. And I came, and it was a nice event. It wasn't
fire.
It was very professional. It wasn't ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was just cool. It was entertaining, and I was like, when I was there, I wondered what people feel when they go like, woo, like that sound they make when they hear a hot bar, that feeling you get, and believe it or not, Star goes to the bar against. Star goes to the bar just darling, and I caught that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I miss that type of environment, in battle rap with Clean the Ring. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that soon they get back to that and don't rely on URLs. Their marketing, because they're not being pushed right. They really aren't being pushed right to me. I can, this event that happened last, I didn't know. Like right now, I would pay to watch it on a streaming thing. What it's like they have out now, whereas they have all these events and when you pay. I think it's called something. What is it called? Rat Grid or whatever. I would pay to watch it on there. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's nowhere to be found to watch the event. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that Debo, Babs, and Vig, notice that there's people that want to see it, but it's hard to watch it because it's being marketed, the proper way, to us, to support the culture. You know?
Gotcha. Sarge, as always, thank you so much for calling in. Do you follow the Instagram page at all?
A Queen of the Ring?
No. Well, I don't want to say it like that, but I mean, Queen's a battle rap.
Yeah. I would be real with you. On Instagram, I'm barely even on it. I'm only on there for underground rap and hip hop. That's it. I'm not really on there for other stuff. I'd rather just call in because I'm not into all this Instagram and Facebook. I'm not into all that. I'm into it very minimally.
Gotcha. All right, not a problem. But always, you know what I'm saying. Thank you for the call. Your opinion. You know what I'm saying. A lot of great things said as well.
And one more thing.
Go ahead.
Y'all have this show every Thursday, or is it every Wednesday, every other Wednesday? Y'all have it?
It's every Wednesday. It's every Wednesday from 7 to 9.
Okay.
So we got restore orders on Mondays, 8 to 10, and 7 to 9 Wednesdays. That's the only 2 shows right now. Thursdays ain't on right now. So
So Monday restore order 8 o'clock. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One more thing. With restore order, can you call into that show? Because I'll be watching. I'm like, yo, why we keep calling?
We working on it.
It's gonna be hard as hell to get through that motherfucking line.
We working on it.
Y'all be wilding. It be very entertaining. I like to see Sway go crazy, but yeah, I want to call him that.
So the problem with restore order is the traffic is out of control, and I just don't want to open up phone lines and then have 1,000 people calling, and it fuck the show up. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I could work it out behind the scenes. So it's been taking a little while, but I think I found a way. It's just me and Uncle Rob been so busy that I haven't even had a chance to sit down and do it. But and also it's gonna work for you too. So we're gonna have an actual call-in number for the station. So we ain't gonna have to do this no more. But I need a couple days. And
I hear you. I don't mind this. But
let me tell you, y'all should just contact one company called Ring Central that handles VPX phone systems, and they can handle it for you. They're cheap as hell, and their service is immaculate. It's crazy. It's only $70 a month. They have cheaper ones as well, and they'll handle all your cloud services for phone calls. They're great at it. Just go to ringcentral.com and I can check that out.
Gotcha. Thank you for that. You don't work there, do you?
No. I'm just a tech. I know about technology. So I'm more into that. I know about it.
Gotcha. One last thing before you go. Who are some of the girls that you feel like deserve more shine, that you would like to see get more shine?
I wish Shayna was more active, because I felt like if she was more active, she would shake up the game a lot. If she was more active. Shayna, Ashley, who else? Oh man, Gaddis. I don't know about Gaddis, because I felt like the way she came back and she beat Official, I didn't like that. I mean, she got the win, 110%. But I felt like Official was battling too much and she couldn't handle that. I would have waited, but not Gaddis. Who else? Something I could push. I can't really say, because the girls that I want to see do more, they're not really battling like that. They just, I like Shuni, but she always get booked, so she's already set. I want to see more QB. Definitely. And I want to see, I got it, Dawn Lady. I want to see more of her. Ever since this lady changed up her style, she's been nice. Like when she battled KCJ, if you look at the last part of her battle with round 1 with her and KCJ, and she's been off on her like that, I've been waiting for that Dawn Lady for years to come out. I feel like she laughed too much during battles, and when she got real, that last part of that first round, got all up in her face, did that smack thing, I was like, damn, I've been looking for that person for years in Dawn Lady. So I want to see her more, because her style in rap now is she's fire. I love Dawn Lady, she's fire. I want to see her pushed more. And Tori though, I feel like she don't get booked a lot. I want to see her being pushed up to the front. I feel like when she battled Chess, her mic kept messing up, and I feel like she wasn't the girl that I saw when she battled C3 or when she battled Chrissy Yamaguchi. Like, she was killing it. Like, I want to see her being pushed more. And one more girl I just had in mind, just kept coming in and out of my head. And Star Smiles, I want to see her back in the ring too. Because she's been her last battle against, I know who she battled against. The last battle she had, I think it was against I forgot, but when she battled this girl named My Verse, and she kept doing like all those more jump things in the middle of the battle, that to me was crazy. Her skills are crazy. I like Star Smiles. I would say get those two because I want to see more being pushed in the ring.
Gotcha. I love it. You named like 3 that are retired, but I hear you. You know, not mad at it. Hey, hope springs eternal. We never know what will happen. But yeah, as always, Sarge, thank you so much for taking the time to call in. You know what I'm saying, and best of luck, you know, to you and all that you do. All right, have a good one.
Yo, you had really good callers so far, man. Very, what you call it? Very informative guests that know what they talking about.
Right.
That's fire, man. Definitely, yo. Everybody call up, man. The number's on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through some of these comments. The box gonna be there for
real quick. It's okay. I did.
Radius, I see you too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say Radius just made a good point.
Radius has been making a couple of good points.
The ring. That makes a big difference for me, man. Like, I love the look of the Queen of the Ring. I love the ring. I just love it. And also, I just want to touch on one other thing too, that I forgot to say earlier. Debo. His biggest thing, like my whole time knowing him, 8-10 years, he always wanted the girls to be looked at just like the guys. And I feel as though, like, recently with the Queen of the Ring merger with Caffeine, and it's been looking like the females are getting the same respect as the guys. People are watching just as much. You know, the battles and the magnitude of the battles have been just as big as, like, you know, we just had Hustle and 40 and, you know, Misfit and Official and, you know, Casey and 40 and Vixen and C. Like, we get in the matchups, but I do miss the ring though. You know, so I just want to make that point that I seen Radius in the chat. I miss the ring too, man. So definitely we need to bring the ring back. I don't know how they would do it in a Caffeine setting. I mean, they have the room. I just, you know, maybe when they come back to New York,
the camera would have to.
Yeah.
Or maybe they could save that for their non-caffeine events. You know what I'm saying? The essence of the ring, but caffeine events, no ring. I'm not mad at the ring.
For you, though?
Huh?
Does it make a difference for you?
The ring? I hear the pros and the cons. You know, sometimes I'm just focused on the cons. I've actually, you know, stood like or been positioned behind like Babs and Vague, and it's like, moo, you know, I can't eat, you know, that sort of thing. I feel like a lot of times with some of the girls, if they wear like heels, you know, that ring isn't as like solid, so they'll look like they're gonna like break their ankle. I think it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Some people say one of the cons with the rings is that, you know, there's not a crew of people on the sideline with phones reading bars, you know, like, okay, you said, I said, hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said like that's one of the pros of, well, some were still doing it with the ring, but I guess it's just not as obvious. And people just love the essence. I've heard people bang in the ring, and, you know, yeah, I wanted them to elevate from the ring at one point, so I'm not mad if they go back, but I don't need it. But Hector Vega, the no ring is super ass. Mr. Milkman Babs said the ring is coming back. I don't know if I want to see the ring in a caffeine setting though, and I don't see how that would be possible when everything is like ground level. So I feel like the ring should take place at certain venues. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Go back into looking into the whole gym thing. But I guess now, you know, I know that they said that New York is a staple, but chances are, especially with this COVID thing and people being vaccinated in order to get into like different gyms and businesses in New York, I don't see that happening. Vaccinated, yeah, like I said it with X. But yeah, other places, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, I'll check the ring.
I just kind of think that the ring separated Queen of the Ring from all the other leagues. You know, like that's the separation.
That was a staple.
Was the ring.
I get it.
You know.
I get it. Makes sense. Let's see.
Anybody out there wants to call in? The number's on the screen, man. Hit up Nomad. Talk your shit.
Yeah, if y'all have questions, you know what I'm saying, put them in a comment as well. Next week, you know what I'm saying, don't worry, I'll go back and I'll make sure I get a guest for y'all. Sometimes I'm a little lazy. Sometimes it's also, like it's a little annoying, being a one-man show. Not that I need, too much assistance, but, I'll book it. Things will happen. People can't make it, so on and so forth. I don't ever want to feel like I'm harassing artists and being like, yo, can you do my show? I don't want to feel like I'm begging. That sort of thing. Sometimes the day of the week may not work for a person. With that being said, I may look into doing some pre-recorded sort of things, but also we want to get the live experience as well, because there are times where I may not have a question, or I may not think of a question, and all of y'all come with like great questions, comments, so on and so forth. So yeah, just know that you'll be getting the ladies back soon, but I also just like to hear from you all as well. Okay, gotcha. All right, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
First off, let me start off by saying team fucking homie. It's Vion. What's good, Nomad? Love the show. Heavy was popping.
Vega, what's up, Vega?
What the business is, bro? You know how to show love. It's not just a Monday thing. We always showing support.
Much appreciated.
Definitely love watching this show because, like Heavy said, it brings a different perspective, man. And I take your side, no man. I respect it. I understand. Based upon the business aspect, they might not want to do that for caffeine. That's a different environment. But I do agree with Heavy. Like I said, I'm not going to retract my statement. The no ring is ass. That sweaty ass gym with the ring, that made it go nuts. When the ball hit and everybody started banging on that ring, you knew it was fire. You knew it was fire. But like you said, man, unfortunately, because of the whole pandemic, we can't have that right now. You know what I mean? But I definitely would love, like you said, hopefully maybe they could do that for a certain, certain events or like an anniversary type joint, something different, you know? Even if they got to do it in a different state. They need to bring that back.
Right. You know what? When you said that, even as you were talking, I'm kind of like, they usually do it in like, I know New York now, like I said, it's big with COVID, and like I said, people have to be vaccinated and things like that. Jersey's not there. So in some ways, why not book an event, somewhere in Jersey that's still close enough for people from New York to travel to, and you can still have that ring setting. Just putting that out there for the people. But
well, this also comes from that end, because you could ask Heavy, man, I've been booking battles, doing events for decades. It's hard for a venue, to find a venue that'll allow you. There's still places and businesses that don't want us there. Let's put it like that. You know what I mean? There's still businesses that don't look at it from a business perspective where it's worthwhile. They look at it like it's too rowdy. You know what I mean? It's hard to convince a bar or a venue, a warehouse to let you do that type of stuff there, because they don't want that for their business. They feel like that's going to bring negative attention. But I do feel like they can do it. We still do it. You know what I mean? It's still being done today. But I think they could do it. It's just you got to find, it's all timing, and you know what I mean? That's really what it is when it comes to that, to finding a venue for them. They just got to worry about the timing and finding the right venue that'll, show that love and support and say, all right, you know what, bring it, come through. When you got security and all that, it is feasible.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. Let me ask you, while I have you on the line, are there any that you can think of, girls that, you feel like deserve more push, you would like to see more of, that sort of thing?
I keep it funky, man. One of my favorite females, she really ain't even got a lot of battles like that. And I feel like that's my verse. I don't feel like she gets booked enough to be where she is. Lyrically, she's very dangerous. She's a poet. She's very dangerous. You know what I mean? And I feel like she's been doing it for a long time, when she should be getting the 40s and the Casey J's and big names that she deserves, because she's been putting in work. I just feel like they overlook her a little bit way too much, and it's not because of ethnicity or any of that. This is me being non-biased. There's a lot of females that get a good push, not because they're favorited or favoritism or the politics. That does play a part, but you know what I mean? I think there are a lot of females, that's just for me to name a one, you know what I mean, that is not getting that support that they need. I don't know why. I don't know on her end. Maybe it's business. Maybe she is. But I feel like she's one name that really should be pushed a lot. She's very marketable. Her beauty is undeniable. Her skill is undeniable. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like she's out there enough. Maybe that's her own accord, but I feel like she should, you know, if she chooses to and chose to do it, they should push her a whole lot more.
Gotcha. I respect that. Shout out to my verse, Drago, with my drink, bitch. But nonetheless, I agree with that, you know what I'm saying, as well. I do think that my verse, for me, in terms of, I guess, marketing, is probably one of the best, if not the best lady out there, just in my opinion, and just seems to be very creative, you know, in a lot of the things that she does as well, a lot of like hidden talents as well. So that's much appreciated. I'm glad that you actually did say that, because I do think that's one of the names that does kind of go under the radar as well.
And bring my sis Misfit back, man. Give her what she needs. Bring Misfit back. She needs to get back in the ring. Shout out to Murder Ass Gang in my bro court.
Gotcha.
So real quick about Misfit. That's a good point. Misfit stock has quadrupled since she been blogging.
How could it not?
Since she been blogging, since she did Math Show. Misfit is doing more off the air than battling. So I don't think she's like really, like, I think she wants the bag. Simple as that.
Of course, doesn't she deserve it?
Absolutely.
When you put into
She's
your
one of,
craft and
yo,
you
listen,
build your brand, don't you?
From a
deserve
media standpoint, Misfit is one of the top viewed, 40 official Misfit. Hustle. Them
And
four
not to
are
mention
the
her
views.
longevity in the game. She's been around for super long.
Facts.
She's been around for, so it's not like she's new to this. It's not like she hasn't battled the big names. It's not like she isn't known, doesn't have the notoriety or the success like you just blatantly pointed out. It's apparent. She deserves that bag now. She put in enough work where she could say, if they're not going to pay me what I feel and what I know I'm worth, I don't need to do it, because she's at a point in her career with what she does right now. She don't need battle rap. She don't need to battle. She don't need to do that. Why would she do that and risk and jeopardize maybe her battling a no-name chick who, let's just not say a no-name, battling another female who might beat her and her stock drop? Why would she risk that? If it's not worthwhile, why would you do that? I understand you got to spend money to make money, but she's spending more than she's going to make. Why would you do that? Right. It's not worth the risk. For her, anyway, in my eyes, from my point of view, on my side, when I look at it, she don't need the battle. She loves it and will do it, especially if she's coming back to battle someone that she should have been battled a long time ago, or somebody that is of reputable mention. Then yeah, come back. Especially now, I need the bag though. Now there's no you get Misfit for this amount because it's Misfit. No, because of whatever it is, her association with her groups. No. You don't just get that no more. I think I seen that in a blog somewhere where she was saying one time, if they book Core, they might book Core to do a show. They automatically think because they book him, they're going to get her for free. Or they don't have to pay her. That doesn't make any sense. Of course you got to pay me. I'm going to be on the stage performing too, so I need to get a piece too. But I know how they rock, and I know her words, her verbiage. That's between her and her bro. That her brother take care of her. Core take care of her to do that, right? I know he has. I know he forever will. That's family. But that doesn't mean that the place, the business itself that's booking them shouldn't pay her too.
Right.
She deserves that too. When you get to a certain plateau and you on a certain level, you deserve to get paid what you want. If not, I don't want her to come back. I want her to come back with a name and know that she's being taken care of. Because if not, personally, I would tell her, yo, that's a bad move, sis. That's no good. You came back for no reason. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying no reason. Some people come back and they say, oh, I'm doing it for the culture. I respect that highly. You might take a lesser bag. You might take a lesser opponent. That's what's up. But there are people that don't deserve that. I don't think she's one of the people that deserves that. She doesn't have to raise her stock again in battle rap because she hasn't battled rap. She deserves that all back because she's earned it already tenfold.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely see that too. And with your logic, to me, if this had been some years ago, and you know, like you stated, I guess people were already familiar with Cortez and Misfit was just trying to get in, then I can understand, like, yo, you think she could, you know what I'm saying, because it's going to be a good look for her. But like you said, somebody who's kind of paved the way, who's, you know, put in so much, you know, for me, I kind of feel like has, you know, legendary status as well. You know what I'm saying? She should definitely be compensated, you know what I'm saying? If not the same amount, then damn near as much as, but, you know, I don't get into the logistics of that, but should definitely be compensated a worthy amount based on the name and what she brings and that sort of thing. So I understand that completely.
You have to, you know, and when you logically sit back and look at it, I look at it from these points as an MC in general, as an artist in general. Musically, dope. Her battle rap career, as far as battling and putting in work, grinding, traveling, I'm sure she's done battles not getting paid. She's done that already. That, the media, everything she's already done, and so far for the girls, for the LGBTQ community. She's done so much work and put down so many of them pavement stones for people to walk on. She deserves to get what she wants. So I don't think it's a matter of her necessarily ducking anyone in particular or anything like that. When you see things like that on the internet, I don't think it's that. I think it's like we're saying, she needs that bag, and we're not gonna. And I respect it for her keeping her 10 toes down, saying I'm not coming back unless I get what I deserve.
Right.
Because anybody else would say, oh, I'm going to get that bag, shit, I'll come back, give you a half-ass performance, not care if they lose, know they're going to get booked again, and give you a subpar performance. She's not going to do that. She's never done that before. Why would she do that now? To tarnish her reputation, her career? No way. Nah. She's not one of those. She don't get that treatment.
And it makes a lot of sense. And the funny thing about the both of them, with Myverse and Misfit, I think, the two things that they do have, or the one thing that they both do have in common, especially with Myverse, where she's like, you know, this is my price, this is what I want, this is what I feel like I'm worth, what I can bring, you know what I'm saying, I need to be compensated with this. And unfortunately, I think, you know what I'm saying, the powers may not feel that way. So I think that's why, at least that's, you know, from what I recall, maybe that's part of the reason as to why we're not seeing her. But I can't fault a person for not coming down on their price. You know,
they could keep that WWE politics shit to themselves. Me personally, if I looked and seen a flyer from Caffeine with my verse versus 40 Balls, or my verse versus Official, my verse versus Jazz, I'm on it. I'm pre-ordered. I'm locked in. With a Misfit battle on there, I'm on there. With a Gaddis battle, I'm on all that. Because those are women who have been around doing things. And shout out to all the new ones that are doing their thing. You know, just yesterday there was for Stevie, I watched a few of her battles. I don't know if I said her name right, my bad. But I watched her work, you know what I mean? She do her thing. So no hate and no shade to all the young women that are up and coming, you know, but I feel like when you at a certain level, you deserve a certain push, and you deserve a certain amount of respect and a bag to doing what you're doing. That's why all these newer and younger girls that are coming in, that's what they're going to, right? That's what they're trying to establish. Or we're going to do the same thing to them when they get to that level. As a community, and I don't say us, I mean as a community. Are we going to do the same thing to them once they get to a level where their stock is high and their value's up? Are we going to shun them away too? Like we did to a lot of the dudes that caused that whole lockout and that whole we not gonna battle and all that stuff. The band, we gonna do that to them too.
Right.
I hope that we don't do that, because the progression of female battle rap, and like Heavy knows, and I know, shout out to my big sis Sarah, that shit has been a long time coming. Shout out to Babs, Debo, and Vig for their hard work that they put in, because I heard you say it on the stream before. You were saying how they really care about the women. Heavy said it. Debo has really cared and wanted the women to get that same respect. I don't think they got it yet, but I think over the past few years, they've been earning it. 100%. That you hands down when you watch you see a card on there and there's a female battle on there, I was doing that decades ago. But now it's where it's supposed to be. It's where it should be. And I foresee myself personally way more success for the females as long as they keep doing what they're doing. Battle rap itself for the males and for the men and as a community has grown so much. That's just like, so I pardon the using the analogy with the WWE shit. The women used to just be outside the ring. They was just managers. Now they all in the ring, got their own belts. It took a long time for them to get there, but it's getting there, and it's happening for them. So I look at the female battle rap community as the same thing. It's not where it can be or where I might personally feel it should be, but as a fan watching it, I love the fact that it is where it is.
Gotcha. Respect, all that you had to say. That's definitely appreciated. I just want to say too, and I know when you made your statement earlier, you said that it has nothing to do in terms of like, ethnicity wise, and I guess, Hector Vega, and it just so happens to be that, you know what I'm saying, like those two are, but to me,
that's why I ain't want nobody to jump.
But
I ain't want nobody to jump with that.
But even if, you know what I'm saying, I kind of feel like if I was a Filipino and it was a female Filipino battle rapper or a male, you damn real I'm going to be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just want to.
I mean, people could judge me on that, and that's cool,
right?
But I look at it from a different standpoint.
I hear you.
I want to put that out there first. That it's not because of that.
I hear you.
It's because of my love for the culture and how long I've been a part of it, and how I perceive it. Is that I know for a fact somebody in her shoes is being overlooked or underpaid because of a lot of reasons. However, all those reasons why she being sidelined and not paid and not booked are the reasons why she should be. Because honestly, to me, I put $1,000, I put a $1,500 bet on everybody she battles that's one of Smack's new girls. That's one of Queen of the Ring's new girls, up and coming, and she'll smoke them. And I'll take that bet with anybody at any moment because I know for a fact how nice that young lady is. You feel what I'm trying to say? Now, again, that's no shade to the younger ladies that's coming up, but it's different. It's different when you stepping in the ring with a monster than when you're in a small room. It's different when you're battling somebody who's been on big stages, who's been on big cards, who is known to do these things and has been doing it. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, as a perfect analogy, you can't take Chess and let him battle Loaded Lux. You can't. This is somebody that paved the way for someone who is coming up and is a star. You can't compare the two. This up-and-coming young man wouldn't be where he is right now if there wasn't a Lux. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So to put any of these new up-and-coming girls, not to say that they can't rock with her, I'm just saying you put them on a big stage and you put them in a caffeine setup, you put the cameras on. That pressure is on now. You see, either you become a diamond or you crack under pressure. That's up to you now. I don't think a lot of them are at that level yet where they could do that. So that's why I say someone like her are being pushed to the side because you know what they're worth.
Gotcha.
You're not gonna. Didn't Surf say it against somebody? He said you not, if you really value someone and you treasure them and you want to push them and give them a boost and give them the most support you can, you don't put them in front of somebody who's gonna kill them. You got to keep feeding them until they get full enough and big enough and get the right muscles and everything to get in that ring and flex. You're not just gonna let them get in the ring with a killer. They're not gonna last. They're gonna get dogged. So I think that's another reason that could be a reason why certain females of a higher that we don't see as much aren't getting booked as much, because then these younger women won't. If we only watch battles with just Mook, Lux, Rex, Sean, all these great guys on a card, and they're on every card, we're not going to know who the younger guys are. Same thing with the females. If we just watch the Gaddises and the 40s and the Caseys and the Yoshis and all these women who are super popular right now, they're on every card, and that's the only ones we're watching.
Right.
You're going to have to really do your homework and research to watch these younger girls that are coming in.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why we don't see them like that.
Gotcha. I got somebody who actually just sent me a message, and it says, I'm trying to like kind of decipher through it, but they're like, they understand what you're saying in terms of, like the newer girls, possibly not being ready for the caffeine setting. But when you look at the past battles, you look at some of the vets, their first time on caffeine, they were choking and stumbling, and you had some of the newer girls, such as a Yoshi or even a Cedar Boss, who delivered a clean and phenomenal performance.
Of course, I apologize to that person. I don't want you to feel like I'm throwing shade to the younger girls for some of their inadequacies in that caffeine setting.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do understand what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also because a lot of these newer girls that are coming up, they're prone to battling in a smaller setting,
mm-hmm.
right? So being in caffeine, that's a smaller room.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a huge room. It's not a huge stage. It's not, it's not that big. So it's a different kind of feel. I know personally, I haven't seen it, but just watching it, I could tell it's a different type of setting. So some girls, it depends on the person, Right. Everybody has a good night. Everybody don't have an off night. Sometimes you get a good one,
right.
So a lot of these girls see the balls. She's one that I like. I follow her. Said I watch her battles. You know what I mean? I think she's a great MC, and she has a dope future ahead of her. She keeps doing what she's doing. Yoshi's as well. You know what I mean? It all depends, first and foremost, on their preparation, on how heavy they feel when they walk into that battle, and how prepared they are. Sometimes you might feel so comfortable, you're good. Sometimes you can't. The best lose. It's not just because you better doesn't mean you're gonna win. You're gonna have an off night. Everybody has an off night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Understand.
So it's not to throw shade towards those women. Those women are dope too. Like I said, I personally like them. You know what I mean? But that whole environment is completely different. We know that as a coach. It's different. That's because the times are different. You know what I mean? Me personally, I personally love being in the pit. I don't want no stages. I don't want no lights. I want a cameraman. I want a circle. I want to see you talk your shit. That's because that's what I come from.
Right.
The stages and all that shit to me is cool. It's a different show. And it's become entertainment. It's becoming entertainment television and its own art form. And I love it. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that everybody can simply and easily conform to that style. The best are going to lose. Sometimes they're going to get their ass smoked, and a younger one is going to just have a better night. They're hungrier. They're nice. Ali asked Mike Tyson to knock Larry Holmes the fuck out for him because at his time he couldn't beat him.
Right.
That was Tyson's error.
Right.
So I expect to see a Yoshi hop in the ring and knock somebody's head off that's above her level. Because that hunger and that fury is in her. That preparation was there. She needed that. She wanted that win. She deserved it. She earned it.
Right.
So I expect to see the younger women fight hard and do their thing, of course.
Gotcha. Oh, man. You had a whole lot to say, Hector. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time, you know what I'm saying, to call in, to show support. I'm not Team Homie, but shout out to Team Homie.
Much love.
Definitely shout out to Team Homie.
Heavy, I hear you back there. Hopefully, one day I'll come up there and probably with y'all, just not on a Monday, on a Tuesday as well. I look forward to that. I love y'all for having me.
Yeah, bro.
Nomad, I appreciate you again.
No problem.
I just wanted to let you know I definitely support the show. I'm always watching. I'm always here. You always see.
Thank you.
Heavy, I love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
See you soon. We got to definitely chop it up, man.
Yo, Vega got some fire battles out there too, man. Go check Vega, man. He fucked a couple dudes up on our battle, man. A couple leagues, man. So
yeah.
He's fire.
I've been doing this for a very long time, man.
So for
long time.
So for the people who may not know of you, what's the name? What are some of the battles they could go check out? So on and so forth.
Yeah, my name's Vidon, man. I'm just a brother. I'm just a brother of the Team Homie affiliates. That's my family, man. I am an official member of Team Homie. Those are my big bros. I've been booking battles, managing MCs, throwing events, helping run leagues. I help build our battle. That's my heart. That's my kid right there. I love seeing what they doing. Shout out to my brother Lex, doing his thing over there, man. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, man. I'm more of a manager and booker. I'm a business dude.
Gotcha.
I'm about that money.
Understand? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. Gotcha. All right, once again, man, thank you.
I'll let y'all go. I appreciate it, man. I'll see y'all very soon.
All right, man. Take care.
Y'all got one.
That's my boy B Don, man. That's my guy. But yeah, man. Real quick, Miss Mo in the chat says she's loving that the guys are supporting female battle rap in the chat.
Yeah, man, not for nothing. This is probably one of the first shows where I've gotten all male callers. You know what I'm saying? No women. And not that it's a bad thing, but it's definitely a great thing. I think more men watch female battles than what they, you know what I'm saying,
portray.
Admit to. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't watching them, but you're watching. For whatever reason it may be, you're watching. I'm just trying to make sure I can get some of these. Yeah, I gotta excuse the box if it comes up.
Yeah, my bad. I gotta figure that out.
Nah, you're good.
Real quick though, for everybody out there, we had Uncle Rod had to take the camera. Next week for you too, though, I'm gonna have a three camera set up. Panning back and forth up close. But real quick, this camera, I don't know if you can see the difference, but it is immaculate.
This one?
Good lens. Yeah, you look like.
It was either not for nothing with the Prestavia show. I think I clicked. I don't even know if I clicked in. I think I did click in. I'm doing my sleep schedule is off, so I go to sleep very early and wake up. Yada yada. But somebody put in somewhere in some comment like, "Yo, nice new camera," or like some shit, and I was like, "Damn!" Like, did they? My eyes aren't the best, but I guess for some people they can see the difference in the quality or whatever it may be.
Difference in this show, 100%.
Yeah.
Got the good lenses on, and also we got multiple angles and shit, so shit should be good.
Gotcha. Somebody say it's not bad. Let's see.
Just that box. I'm sorry about that box.
No, it's all right. The box.
It's just recognizing the face of Queens of Battle Rap.
Yeah, right. RC, he left out Couture. Goddamn Jones, we need more Mulatto Black, Torrido, and Torture. W513. The fans been in need of Couture. I give it to y'all, man. Y'all don't let Couture's name die down. It's not a bad thing.
Point. I don't exactly know who, but the reason why I left off Couture is because she's really not active to me enough to put her up there with a Hustle, or because he was talking about the views. Why I left her out of the views. Remember I said Misfit, Official, 40, and Hustle are like the most viewed. I left out because to me she's not active enough. Even though she did have like 2 or 3 battles, since I seen her at NHB when she took her break. But I can't put her up there with like a 40 who's battled, elite after elite after elite, event after event. And somebody made a point saying Couture just doesn't want to be out there. She's not like the rest of these girls, and that's always been, but that's part of the Couture mystery that I love as well. I love, to me, she's like a female Lux. She don't come outside for everybody. So I definitely would love to see Couture. Couture is one of the most viewed. Couture is one of the greatest, but like I said, I don't think she wants to be out there. I don't think she wants to deal with the bullshit.
Agreed.
She pops in, she pops out, does her thing, comes back, keeps her name alive.
Right.
And also Couture got a family, man.
Right.
She's up there, and she's kind of in Rhode Island.
She moved.
There's no leagues up there.
She moved.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I don't want to put her business out there, but I'm just saying
she
was
kind
of out of the way.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know where she's at now, but it's like Rhode Island.
She's. Like I said, she's put it out there. Yeah. I still feel like I'm giving out information, but she's put it out there. But she's in the southern region. I'll just say that. But nonetheless, I hear that completely. I do think, I remember watching. It was funny because it was one of Uncle Ra's interviews where. I think it was the first Kings versus Queens, and I think somebody asked, like, they were looking for her, and I think it was Official that was like, she don't stick around, like, what I'm saying, like, she got out of here, and I kind of like that. There is definitely a level of mystery, but I feel like it's also, I don't want to get involved in what I'm saying, I'm here to do my job, and then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that aspect of it.
Real quick, I see RC in the chat, who's always giving somebody a hard time. But he said, I'm discrediting views based on activeness. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you she's not. If she was more active, she would be more viewed, is what I'm saying. Couture's views cannot wipe the floor with 40 bars views. I'm telling you that. I'm a numbers guy. This is what I do. You know, so I'm not discrediting her, off activeness. It's still facts. You know?
I think it's, and you said Hustle, you said Official, you said 40, and you said who else?
Misfit.
And Misfit.
Misfit, Official, 40, and Hustle are probably the 4 most viewed battle rappers. And when I say viewed, I don't just mean battles. I'm talking about interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they do numbers guests on shows. You know, I'm talking about getting, sponsorships. I'm talking about, sitting, being in front of the camera and gathering, putting themselves out there to the people.
Right.
I can't even put Couture anywhere near them.
No,
you know
I
mean? And
get
that is because she doesn't want to be out there. Like,
right, I get
if
that.
Couture wanted to, she could be one of the most viewed 100%.
Right.
Skill wise and personality wise. She's a sweetheart.
Right.
But she just doesn't, it's not in her personality. So
Gotcha. Okay. Combat Chronicles. You want to call in? Combat Chronicles, you can call in. We're talking about a few different things, but you know what I'm saying? If you have something that you actually, I can't remember the fucking topics, but if you have something that you actually want to, you know what I'm saying, talk about in terms of female battle rap, the state of it, any girls that you actually want to see getting pushed, politics,
say about it. I mean,
anything. Yeah, if you want to call in, definitely, you know what I'm saying, call in. It's much appreciated, and it'll be accepted. Yeah, Miss Mo, we get people have careers too. Yeah, some people, and it's not taking a stab at anybody, but some people just don't have the ability to do this, to be around, to go to events and so on and so forth. I think it's, like I said, I don't knock the mystery. I think it's great to, I'm here, I do my shit, and I go. I think it's great for others who they can meet and greet. Not saying she doesn't meet and greet, but you get a little bit more personality and things like that. And I think it's great. Keep some of that, the mystery to yourself.
Also with the women too. Like especially somebody like Couture, if she does a regular job, a 6:30 to 6:30 kind of thing, and she got multiple kids, sometimes it's hard. She's a mom. It's way harder for the females. I don't mean it like that.
I know.
I'm talking about like Farrah, like her choking, like she's doing all this. She has a she does hair, and she's got 2-3 kids, and she's still a mom, and like it's way easier for a guy. Kids need their moms. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, and I feel as though like that could be a thing too with Couture. Like she's she's got a family.
I think that's something that's definitely probably not factored in, especially when in most households. You know what I'm saying? The children are kind of like you said around the mother. The father can kind of go work and do his thing.
Females want to reproduce. They want to live their lives.
Right.
Like Farrah and Shuni, and E Hart, like they've been doing this shit for. Those type of people for years, man, 10, 20 years. They want to start families now, So it's like, I get it, like Farrah, she's kind of losing the passion because, she got so much going on at home. It's hard to focus on just that, so.
WR513, we are over Farrah. Wait. If I'm not mistaken, WR513. You were Farrah's number 1 fan.
Yeah, you could never be over Farrah, bro. When I think Queen of the Ring, I think Farrah and Shuni, E Hart, like them 3 for me. Those were the first couple girls that I was watching female battle rap.
They didn't tell you what I was gonna do.
I can't do it. But yeah, no, I did say with that last NHB card, NHB3, and I ain't gonna front Radius. I kind of felt like it should have had a different name, not NHB3 either. But I did feel like with that one, and I always say with the Queen of the Ring thing, when it's when you think of Queen of the Ring, at least for me, one of the main girls that I do think of is Farrah, and I do think there's like an East Coast grit that she delivers. I feel like it's part of the staple. She has something. It's refreshing to hear her voice.
Well, she brought to me. She brought like a certain sexy. Grimy,
like an Eve, a like pit bull in the skirt.
Set you the fuck up and fuck the shit out you at the same time, type shit. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of girls out there, realize like, oh shit, like this isn't like an aggressive. Like you could be sexy, you could throw heels on, you could, have your little, titties out. You know, like.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Farrah brought, you know, a little bit of, you know, that sexy shit to battle rap. You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
right. No, she definitely did.
Yeah.
You know, she's a staple. You know, like you said, people, you love to see her, you hate to see her. After NHB3, I'm over Farrah. I feel like, you know, you may be able to get back to her. Everybody has their fuck ups. Maybe the passion just isn't there anymore. The Farrah that they once saw, they no longer see, and I think that's what it is. And like you said, maybe there are other things that, you know, are playing a part in that. So I kind of get it. Yeah. What's up, Light Skin Television?
Facts. Farrah can stick around all she wants. I like it.
Gotcha. I want to see these other ones. Yeah, RC is Team Couture, so you know, yeah, that's.
I love Couture, yo. Couture
Some of these people are. Okay, I didn't even hear. Name and where you calling from?
Yo, this is Sergeant. I want to call back in real quick and talk about Farrah real quick.
Okay.
Because that was disturbing to hear what I just saw in the chat. I feel like with Farrah real quick,
disturbing to hear.
When she was hot, period.
Farrah.
She's that girl. To me, Farrah was queen of the ring. Okay? She was queen of the ring. All her antics she be having on Instagram is hilarious. Her personality is hilarious. As hell. Like I do love Farrah. I'm disappointed in her because again, to me, she was queen of the ring. She was that girl. I feel like when people want to still be in the game, they have to realize that come back when you're at your best. Don't come back because there's an opponent in front of you, because that means I feel like her stock did drop dramatically because she just keeps choking in battles. And I said this before, when people choke in battles, it kills the momentum that we built up by watching you punch back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? It kills the momentum in the battle. So when she came back and she kept choking like that, it kind of killed her stock with being that girl, queen of the ring, or that girl in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if she comes back again and she stops all the choking, she'll be good. And I get that, you know, she has kids, she has a life that's being essential. Then don't come back. Like, always leave at your top so that when you do take a break, you come back, it's working and want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Do you
left battle rap and came back battle rap? I am on point at the battle. You know what I'm saying? But personally, Farrah will never be trash or audience. She will always be, you know, Farrah she's the dude, but I feel like her stock did drop, and if she comes back again, I hope she's on point to prove that she's still that girl. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So the I don't even know I don't know if you call them anything, but the Farrah fans, the funeral attendees, I don't know what the fuck you call people that attend funerals, but nonetheless, her supporters are still rocking with her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, you know, and you know the potential, so you know that, you know, people have, you know, fucked up nights, battles, so on and so forth, but you know the potential, you know what she can actually do, so therefore you have faith that you'll once again be able to see the great Farrah that everybody knows that she once was, that she basically still is.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think this battle too, but it seems like she choked a lot. Like every battle she had, I would see what battle she had that was on point, that didn't have any chokes in it. I think her against Miss Merck, that battle was okay. I feel like Merck won, but that battle was okay. The best I've seen her, in my opinion, is her against Matchwoman. That was the best Farrah I've ever seen in my life. Was because she was just dripping, swag and confidence. All throughout that whole way, she controlled the crowd. That was the best Farrah I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? And like when she battled Couture, the Snoop Dogg League. She should have came closer to winning with Couture. That should have been a brawl, but it wasn't because she had dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? So again, I get that life gets involved. I get it, but then don't come back to rap unless you know that you're gonna have it on lock. Because like her and Misfit, you should have killed Misfit. Misfit is a good battle rapper, but I feel like she draws out her punches way too long for me, and I don't see where everybody else sees the Misfit. Yeah, she's nice, but I just don't see it. To me personally, I don't see her hanging with, today's girls like that. Yeah, she battled she got an official recently on URL, and I don't think that she won that, if I'm not mistaken. But Farrah needs to get it together, because I do want to see her. I hope that she don't choke and lose that momentum that she once had when she was that girl queen. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right. Thank you as always, Sarge.
All right.
He had to come back for Farrah. Appreciate it though. Thank you.
I had to. All right.
All right. Light Skin Television, how can you come back at your best with no warm-up battles? Hey, some people said Misfit came back with no rust. Some people said Gaddis came back with no rust. But I hear you, Light Skin Television. I hear you. Yeah. Bronx Queen, you were just calling. Go ahead and try and call now. The Pharasites from Slim Diesel. What? That fits. The Pharasites just sounds nasty. But I like it, though. The Pharasites. The Funeral Party from Light Skin Television. Yeah, I don't think Farrah has a... I don't even know what they call Couture fans. I don't know. Fashionistas. What is it? Donation, Team 40. I don't know who else has a name for their crew.
Well, females is just the Bardashians, right? That's the only all-female crew, correct?
Well, you had the Fab Five at one point.
Yeah, but they're all like...
It's like three of them.
Shayna's retired, right?
Yeah, with two. Well, one, yeah, two that you mainly see. Shayna's retired. Jay was supposed to battle Queen Vixen on She Go Hard, but it didn't happen. She Goes Hard. Don Lady, I think, is more so doing music and videos. And, so you have Shuni and Farrah. Funeral, as they say. Gotcha. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name? The other way around.
Bronx.
Gotcha.
Wicked 548.
You said. Go ahead. Wicked 548.
Sorry. I agree with the last caller as far as Farrah. Her bars are awesome. If she didn't have the choke, she would have won the battle because she had better bars to me. Mm-hmm. And she could be a ghostwriter for anybody. But she is a staple in the for Queen of the Ring. Like, she can host, she can do anything in Queen of the Ring. So it's not like she, should be pushed aside. That don't even make sense. Like, no offense. And Yoshi do not deserve to battle Farrah just yet. Sorry. She's still new. She gotta work her way up. Most of what the last caller said, I agreed with him as far as, checking out the other leagues to, see all of the women. Sometimes I just type in a name and just watch all of their battles. Whoever's name, see the boss, Nina Cruz. Vixen the Assassin, in which Farrah did a very good job in that battle. And after she battled Vixen got much, much better.
After Vixen's first battle, you're saying Vixen improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I know at one point in time when Vixen was battling, I think it was Nina Cruz. When Farrah was hosting, she was like, let me get that rematch. I'm all for that rematch as well. I think that's a rematch that's definitely worth happening. Like you said, Vixen improved. I think that was her first battle. I wouldn't mind seeing that one. But yeah, I think it's one of those things where I think when people know what you can do and you don't deliver, it is a little bit of a upset. Like I remember when I watched 40 and Official, and when they were battling, and when 40, like kind of fucked up, I was at home like, no, you know what I'm saying, like just kind of yelling. And I know people probably like, the fuck is he yelling for? But it's just like, I know what you're capable of. I know what you can do. And when that ball drops, you're just like, fuck. So for some people, for WR513, you know what I'm saying, I get it, you know what I'm saying, where they're like, I'm just mad at her now, but I still love her. So I get it. It's, I feel like my top five, it can, it's changed interchangeably, you know what I'm saying, throughout the years or whatever. It's funny because I've had top fives with men, but not the women. But mine have actually changed a lot. But yeah, it's she can come back and she can redeem herself. But I think for some people, the main complaints that they get are the phone assist, the choking, things like that. I think if she comes back and there's no phone assist, there's no choking, it's just a clean, she's passionate, she's getting the money she wants, she's motivated, I think people would definitely be like, okay, that's the chick that I, you know what I'm saying, remember, that's who I wanted to see, so on and so forth.
That's what we miss.
Right. And, maybe, I know you said Yoshi doesn't deserve her, but maybe, Farrah,
Not yet. I didn't say not at all, but not
yet. Not yet. Okay, gotcha. I was going to say maybe.
I wouldn't want Farrah to battle Yoshi now because of the stumbling.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she would need to be on that, who was it she had a good battle? Was that on the home league?
Who, Farrah?
Yeah, I think she battled, was it her that battled Lady J on home?
They did battle in Texas, yeah. They did.
Yeah, and on the South League. That was a good battle. She really did a good job. So she needs to get back to her old self before she take that type of battle like with Yoshi.
So let me ask you this then. You brought up two battles. So you brought up Farrah versus Lady J, and you brought up Farrah versus Vixen the Assassin. So some would say, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate, some would say between the two of them, because Farrah, she'll tell you, I mothered your style, you're my daughter, so on and so forth. Do you feel like with those two, she was able to be that mother? And if she can mother you, she's gonna come clean because she's motivated. Like, how dare you try to come from my place? I don't know where I'm going.
Yes, because that's what she did with Casey, even though she stumbled a little bit.
Gotcha. Forgot about that. Okay. So maybe that's a great motivator. And when I say that, I'm not saying that she can't, like when it's competition, like the QB, people just felt like Farrah, it was just off or whatever. Certain people, it just seems off. Not for nothing. I think she had a clean performance against 40. I think it might have.
Yeah, her battle with 40 was really good.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I was surprised with that battle. I might watch that battle again tonight.
That's a good one.
That right there was a good battle.
Yeah, that was a good battle. Yeah. This bitch had read me wrong. Yeah, no, that was that's definitely a good one. I could just quote little parts from that battle. I won't though, but yeah. Nah, but I hear you. And I'll ask you, I don't know if I've asked you last time, but name some girls that you want to see get pushed as well.
I would really like to see Mawasha some more. Like, she battles a little bit here and there, but not like on the main stage. Well, she said she was going to come back, but I don't think she has yet. Oh my goodness. She's from the Bronx too, so I like her. Norma.
Okay. Cortland.
I want to see Norma. I want to see Nemesis some more. Oh my goodness. It's another. I think it's China.
Yeah, China, Midwest, yeah, wig snatch.
Yeah. I wanna see her some more. I see that they have Hope Trilly. They're gonna put her with the thing with Geechee Gotti and them, so that's good.
Gotcha.
At 40, so she's gonna be out there some more. But and I'm happy that Yoshi is getting the look she's getting now because I liked her when she battled Tony Blanco. That was a good battle, and her also needs to get a little bit more push.
Gotcha. Who?
Because she has good bars.
Who? Yoshi or Tony? I'm sorry.
Tony.
Gotcha.
Yoshi's getting pushed.
Right.
Yoshi's getting pushed. She's getting her shine. Tony Blanco's not really getting shine. RX is not really getting shine. Jada Ray. Who else? Because Jada wants to battle. And Charisma, I really like her. I like her style. I like her flow. She really needs to be out there more also.
Gotcha. Well, one of the good things too, she goes hard. Marasha had the battle with Shice Raw and Queen of the Ring. I forget the name of that event, but it was that event in Georgia. I think with Chrissy and See the Boss headline.
Yeah. Chrissy and Yoshi.
I think it was Chrissy and See the Boss that had headline. Marasha, I think, was on that card, if I'm not mistaken. But that battle hasn't come out, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's vaulted, but we would love to see it for those who weren't in the building. And, she goes hard. Whenever they do release it, you'll be able to see China and Charisma because they both had a battle. Not to persuade you either way, but I think you'll be entertained by their battle when it is released.
Yeah, and She Go Hard has a lot of good young ladies. I don't remember their names. I'm so sorry. But they do have a lot of good battles on there.
Gotcha.
I watched them a few times, then I can remember, the newer girls' names.
Right.
But they have a lot of good battles on their site.
Right. Which is, as I always state, it's great because it allows new blood, new talent. There's a level of grit for some, just raw bars and entertainment for many that was actually missing, and they're able to, we can see them there. So they've been dropping battles, I think, from like their day one event. So I feel like the day twos are coming up. But both, both had, ladies that are hungry, that did great jobs. And if I'm not mistaken, they may be having something in the works coming up soon. I don't know. But, I'm pretty sure that they do and that they will.
Oh, okay. And what about, what's this girl? Beatrice? I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I if I'm not mistaken, it's like Beatrice, but with an M, so it's Beatrice.
Yeah.
But I think she recognizes,
Yeah,
she accepts Beatrice, Meat Rice, Beatrice. But yeah, she knows. But yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. I like her, and I really enjoyed her battle with C3. It's a a little ways back.
Yeah.
But that was still a good showing for her.
I agree. I think that was a good battle.
C3 will give people a chance. She needs to win Woman of the Year. C3 battles on small league, big league. She battled top names. She battled the guys. And if you ask me, and some of these guys have stole her style, but I'm not going to say nothing. They take her style and they run with it on URL and the other league. But, I let it go. But when I hear it, I be like, oh, that's one of C3 kids.
No, that's dope. Yeah, I remember, I think maybe about a year, if it wasn't like last year, it might have been last year, or the year before, because I feel like last year was like the pandemic kind of first starting. But I remember stating to C3, like every month, I swear C3 had a battle, somewhere, like you said, small league, whatever it may be. And I felt like, I don't even think she was mentioned in terms of the whole Woman of the Year thing. Maybe she was, I didn't see the panel, but I felt like she more so just wasn't mentioned. And I think based on that, a lot of people forgot what she could do. So I kind of feel like with what she did with Vixen the Assassin, it's a little bit of a reminder, like in case y'all forgot, you know what I'm saying? Like I can still do this. So I think it was great that that happened, and it's a great look for her, you know what I'm saying, and what she does as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree with you with C3. But yeah, it was great to talk to you like always.
As always, BX Love, man. BX Love. What is it? It ain't got show on the
And
camera.
you know I got all Bronx people winning for Summer Madness. Whoever's from the Bronx is gonna win, as far as I'm concerned.
I hear you. Take care. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too. We're probably gonna end up wrapping up soon, but let me go through these comments. Light Skin Television, you gave me news. I knew at one point Beatrice was taking a break, but you said November 6th is the next She Goes Hard event. Gotcha. I knew nothing about that. I knew they had something coming up, but you know, I got to do my investigation and see what's kind of going on. But that's fire. The sisterhood from the new Midwest movement is going to destroy a lot of women in 2022. I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know, I guess the opportunities are there. We want to see the Eons, the Chinas, the Beatrices, the Cheddar. I think it's dope that the women from the Midwest actually, you know, like that's phenomenal. I think East Coast girls at one point had it on lock. I think chicks from the South definitely represented. Not too many on the West Coast, but I feel like there just aren't that many, at least that we know of. But, you know what I'm saying, shout out to the Midwest girls, you know what I'm saying? We definitely know who they are, and, you know, we hope to see more of them. Miss Mom going to Houston Barcode and Summer Madness 11. I know that's right. Do that shit. Take pictures, if you're able to. The matchups are finished. Oh, man. Oof. She Go Hard roster, looking like the new place for females. Fire roster and battle, says RC. Not mad at it. Yeah, man, so I'm gonna do it like this, man. As always, first of all, if y'all are in here too, go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you haven't. I'm gonna have to like bring a thumb emoji or something and just kind of put the thumb up thing so that people know. I'm gonna, you know, do my thing to make sure the box ain't in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Next week, you know what I'm saying, I definitely have a lady or ladies. Do this for my lady. No, but definitely have, you know what I'm saying, some kind of talent. As always, y'all let me know if it's somebody that y'all want to see up here that you have not seen or that you want to see again. Also, take some of the pressure off of me, you know what I'm saying, and reach out to some of your favorite artists and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, you want to see them be interviewed here. You know, now if they curse you out, I'm apologizing in advance, but, you know, I don't know. I'll take the curse out for you. But, yeah, man, as always, Queens of Battle Rap on Instagram if you're not following. I got to be more active. I got to post more. There's a lot of times people didn't even know about a lot of girls who've been interviewed on this show in the past. So I have to kind of go back and really look at, like, the clips and really do my thing to, you know, a great somebody, you know, Heavy Bags, show me how to, you know what I'm saying, like, edit and post clips. And I need to do one a day.
You're doing a good job.
You know, I haven't done it in a minute, but I need to do one a day. So I'm gonna vow to. I don't even want to say that. Try to vow to do one a day. RC, reschedule Yoshi. Y'all definitely make that happen. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll reach out to her and I'll see, you know, what's what. I got to reschedule SO Finesse as well. So, you know what I'm saying, I might actually start out with trying to get those two, you know what I'm saying, and kind of take it from there. But I'm going to get y'all some more ladies, though. Don't worry. We're going to get this shit going. Before I get out of here, let me see.
I'm sorry about the box, yo.
That's all right. Miss Mo, RC, Hector Vega, Light Skin Television, Mr. Milkman, WR513, my caller, Sarge, Av, Armand, Hector, I feel like I'm missing somebody and I hope not, but I feel like those were the ones I got. Slim Diesel, Parasites, always remember that. Dre Rockstar, Combat Chronicles, it's crazy because my eyes are dry as hell with these contacts. Jamal Kirkland, Goddamn Jones. Well, gotta love some of these names, man. Radius D from PG. You read this wrong. J5 1000, that was fire. Cyrek Milos. I'm probably messing your name all up. I don't mean it. Lundat GT1. Yeah, man. I hope I got everybody. I'm not too sure. That was fire. I think I did say you. Kayshawn or Kashawn Snow, whichever one you go by. Oba TV, Mr. O's, Jamal Kirkland, Genesis Obscura, Bronco Native, Chris aka Kaba James. Yeah, I think I don't even know if I have everybody, but yeah, be on the lookout. I'm gonna post more little old clips from the show. I'm gonna try to do one daily. If I can't do one daily, maybe, you know what I'm saying, 4 a week or something like that. One daily should actually be ideal. I'm gonna probably do like a 30-day challenge. I don't want to talk some shit, but I'm gonna try to one daily. But nonetheless, man, thank y'all for always tuning in. Next week I have a lady at your host, Nomad.
Uncle Rob would make me edit one fucking video daily.
I'd
be a happy man.
You know, like I'm on my couture shit. I got life. I'm on my Farrah shit. I got these kids. I ain't got no kids, but you know I got other shit going on. It's very difficult, but yeah, nonetheless, man, y'all all have a good one.